Alright, what's up guys? Today I'm going to show you how you can refill your fuel canister for your backpacking stove. Now this one just happens to be a Jetboil. This one will work with just about any brand. So before we get started, I just want to point out that this is the way that I do it. I'm not saying that you should go out and do it, and if you do decide to do it, that you are doing it at your own risk. Alright, let's get started here. Alright, now a lot of these canisters will have a weight printed on them. Now this one happens to be 3.53 ounces. That is actually the empty weight. I didn't get a weight on this one before I used it, but my buddy Hawkeye measured his and it came in at 7 ounces without the cap, 7.1 with it. So I'm going to go with, I wrote on the bottom, 7 ounces full, so I have a reference for down the line when I refill it, I know where to stop. You don't want to overfill these because as they warm up, the pressure builds and you don't want to be too full and you don't want to have any issues. So 7 ounces total weight is going to be my maximum that I'm going to fill this up to. And what we're going to use is I'm going to use a larger one. The reason I'm doing this, these run $4 to $5 a piece. This is $10. Now the reason I'm doing it this way, this is good for 108 boils they call it. This is good for 24 boils. So you can see this is about 4 times the amount of fuel for twice the price. So I can refill this several times cheaper than I could just go out and buy 4 of these. And the method we're going to use is one of these little adapters. They sell them on Amazon. They're about 15 bucks. I got mine from AliExpress for $2 something. We'll call it $3. Came out of China, so it took about 2 weeks. And what this is, it's got the threaded fitting on it, which will go onto your cylinders. We'll thread onto your cylinder just like if you were attaching a stove. So we're going to go ahead and attach that. And you're going to want to make sure that the receiving one is cold. So I had this in the freezer for a while. It'll take the fuel better if this is cold. So as stated before, I'm starting with, and I did weigh the empty canister, and I got 3.5 ounces empty. So I know that when I'm done, I'm going to fill up the 7. So we got that all attached. So this will be a trial and error kind of a thing until you get the hang of it. I would suggest starting in small increments, weigh the canister, and just see where you're at with that. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the receiving end down and open your valve. You can hear that going in there. We're going to give it about 10 seconds and then I'm going to weigh it out. Okay, close our valve all the way. I'm going to take the canister off. Now I can hear there is some fuel in there. Let me check the weight on it. And I'm at 4, so I've only added a half of an ounce. Alright, so I'm going to do is I'm going to give this a couple more times here and then I'll bring you back when it's all done and I'll let you know how long it took. Alright, I had to stop halfway through and refreeze the canister. So I took it off here after the final filling. Let's check and see where we're at. 6.95 ounces. That's so close to 7 I'm not even going to bother. And with the cap on, 7.05. This thing's pretty much a full canister now. Alright, so for me it took approximately five attempts to get all the way full. It's going to vary if you start out with empty or half full, whatever the case is. I definitely recommend when you get a brand new canister to go ahead and get a weight on it. Then you've got yourself a reference, so when the time comes to fill this thing up, you know what to stop at. And I do know there is a variance between the different brands of canisters. Some are a little bit larger than others, so don't just go with my 7 ounce weight. Actually take one of your own and measure it brand new. That way you can ensure that you're going to fill it up to whatever it was that the manufacturer filled it up to. And if for some reason you happen to overfill your container, don't worry about it. Just put your refill valve onto this one, and you can open it up, preferably outside. But if you listen, you can release some of the pressure. So in case you do accidentally go a little bit over, you do have that as a backup option. All right. So hopefully this video was useful to you. Hopefully you took some out of it. If you're not one of my subscribers, I'd love to have you. Go ahead down below, click the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the bell icon so you're notified of future videos. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram. And as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.